Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's the first team of the week of TOTS, and it looks pretty decent if this holds true. We'll see. Whoop, I clicked the wrong thing. There we go. And there's guys that I don't have in this prediction that could get in. Names like Suso, Benzema, Messi, Mertens, Arnautovic, Hollande. Yeah, there's literally, this could really go any way, but I went with, there were a lot of guys that had super games this week. So I tried to mix and match a little bit by, ratings and, performance as well. So we'll see what happens. So let's start off with our goalkeeper is going to be Alex Romero from Real Sociedad. He had 5 saves, 4 in a box, and a punch, 8.3 rating, and a clean sheet against, this was on Monday. Let me go back. Or do I still have it? Yeah, it was against Ibar on Monday. So that card could be 82 because his base is an 80, but I boosted it 1 rating. With it being team of the season, I'm kind of hoping that they'll boost the ratings a little bit for team of the week a little bit more. So I think he'll get in. Goalkeepers were super weak this week, no pun intended. So I kind of think he'll get in. There's a couple others that we'll talk about here. So basically, I'll tell you the ones that I don't have in is Merritt from Napoli, Kakir from Trabzonspor, and Claudio Bravo from Real Betis. Of the 5 that I had, these are the 2 that I have in here are the most quote unquote appealing. But they could go anyway. They can literally throw in anybody they want. So we'll see what they do. But I think Romero should get in. Then we go to left back. We have Alex Sandro, first inform of the year for Juve. He had 2 goals, a 9.1 rating, and a 3-1 win. So he was a huge reason why they won. So he should get in easy. Obviously, the Brazilian links, and he'll link with Serie A TOTS. Because I don't think he'll get a TOTS card. I think Theo Hernandez will be the TOTS. Excuse me, left back from Serie A. So this card will probably, it won't be in super demand right now, but it's something that you could store away for when Serie A comes out. People can't afford that TOTS Hernandez card. They may try to link with this. So yeah. Next up, we have Ben Chilwell from Chelsea. He had an assist on the only goal. I think Timo Werner had the goal. Timo Werner hasn't played very well for Chelsea all year, so I had to give it to Chilwell. Plus, defenders were thin again this week. So he had an 8.2 rating and a clean sheet. So that'll give him an 86. That'll be his second inform. So I think he should get in as well. So that's English links with Prim Tots coming up. So that's something you could look for there. And then next up, we have Jason Murillo from Celta Vigo, RC Celta. He had 1 goal and a 2-1 win, 7.5 rating. I think the other goal came from Iago Aspas, and he already had an inform recently, so I gave it to Murillo. This is his second inform, 84 rated, so hopefully that will get him in. Next up, we have Mr. Bernardo Silva from Manchester City. Midweek, he had 2 assists in the 2-1 win over Aston Villa with only 10 men for City. So I think he could get in because he's not going to have a TOTS, in my opinion. He hasn't played very well. The TOTS I see from City are probably KDB, possibly Gundogan, Ruben Dias, possibly John Stones, and then Ederson. I don't know. I don't think Joao Cancelo deserves one, in my opinion. And that's coming from, I'm a City fan, so that's coming from a City fan. So Bernardo Silva gets in. That's going to link to any City TOTS cards and any Prim cards. So this card is going to be probably pretty well sought after because it's a pretty good card. 84 pace, 85 shooting, 89 passing, 96 dribbling. That's a good card there. So we'll see. Next up, we have Ruslan Malinovsky for Atalanta. He had 1 goal, 1 assist, and a 9.5 rating in a 5-0 win. I know Murillo I think he had 1 goal, 1 assist as well, but Malinovsky I think he was man of the match. So I think this card gets in. This will be his second inform. An okay card there, tough to link with the nationality, but again, usable in Serie A situations there. Then next up we have Claude Maurice from OG Nice. He had 1 goal, 1 assist, 9.3 rating in a 3-1 win. He was involved in 2 of the 3 goals very early, and they held on to win 3-1. So I think he'll get in. French links. Again, with TOTS being out, it's linkable for French cards. And once Ligue 1 TOTS comes out, he'll be linkable for that. So it's not a bad card. 96 pace, 78 shooting, 79 passing, 89 dribbling. That's a pretty decent card there. So we'll see what we get there. Oh, interesting. I just noticed that Oscar didn't have a team there, so he's with SIPG, the Chinese Super League. He played the left wing in this game in the match over the weekend. He had 4 assists and a 10 rating in a 6-1 win. So I think that'll get him in. Arnautovic is the other one that I mentioned. He had a hat trick, so it could be Oscar, it could be Arnautovic. Judging how many strikers are in already, as you can see on the bench, literally all the bench is strikers with the exception of Sykakov. So I think Oscar gets in over Arnautovic from that game. Next up, we have Dimitri Payet. He had 2 goals, 1 assist in a 3-1 win, so he was involved in all 3 goals, 9.6 rating. That should get him in as well. That'll be his first inform, be 84 rated. It's not really that great a card. Pace is a little lacking. Shooting, passing, and dribbling are okay, and so just a kind of a meh card. Next up, we have Mr. Antoine Griezmann. He must know that TOTS is coming because he showed out with a 2 goals and a 2-1 win on Sunday. Excuse me. 8.3 rating, so that'll get him in. Messi had 2 goals, 1 assist, and a 10 rating midweek in a 5-2 win. I don't think that'll get Messi in. I mean, I could be wrong because this week is Prim Tots, and then I'm not sure what's after that. So I suspect it's going to be Griezmann from Barca for the week. And that's a decent card there. So obviously French links, easily linkable. That's probably another card that's going to be sought after. Then rounding out the starting 11, we have Joaquin Correa from Lazio. He had 2 goals, 8.5 rating in a 3-0 win on Monday. So I think that'll get him in. That'll be his first inform as well. So that's a decent card there. I think he'll get in. So that rounds out a decent starting 11. We move to the bench. As I mentioned, Aaron Ramsdale is the only kind of other attractive option. Not really attractive, but both goalkeepers won 1-0. Ramsdale had 4 saves, 3 in the box, a high claim, 7.9 rating, and a clean sheet. Not going to be enough to keep Sheffield up. I think they're already relegated. So it's just kind of a team of the week fodder for SBCs during TOTS. Next up, we have Burak Yilmaz from Lille. He had 2 goals, 1 assist in a 3-2 win over Olympique Lyonnais on Sunday. 9.3 rating, so that'll get him in. That's another great performance from him. I think that's his second uniform. 84 rated. Again, nothing but fodder at this point. Next up, we have Johnny Evans from Leicester. He had 1 goal and a 3-0 win, an 8.1 rating, and a clean sheet. So I gave him the nod. I think Iheanacho, I don't know if Iheanacho had a team of the week. I know he had the player of the month card. So I don't know if they would give him a team of the week or not. Again, more fodder. Next up, we have Davey Claussen from Ajax. He had both goals in a 2-0 win on Sunday, 8.9 rating. Clean sheets, that'll get him in. Again, pretty much just fodder. Next up, we go to Dynamo Kiev with Sigankov. He had 2 goals in a 5-0 win. Questionable whether he gets in. There's probably, I don't know. I'm looking. I mean, Kramaric, Llorente from Atletico. So those are some possibilities that could get in over him. Knock Evans down to the bench and then Maurice over. So we'll have to see, but again, not really. I mean, you can link him to Malinovsky, but don't think you're going to use those 2 cards. But it is what it is. Next up, we have Briel Mbolo from Mönchengladbach. He had 2 goals, 1 assist, an 8.3 rating, and a 5-0 win. Should get him in. I would looked at Ben Sabayani as well. He had 1 goal. But with it being 5-0 and Mbolo was involved in 3 of the goals, I think that should be enough to get him in as well. 90 pace, 84 physical. It's an okay card. I remember using one of his cards. It's not too bad, but not something you're going to use this late in the season. Next up, we have Mr. Chris Wood from Burnley. Burnley absolutely smoked Wolves 4-0, and Mr. Wood was involved in all 4 goals. He had a hat trick and an assist, 10 rating. So no doubt, no question, Mr. Chris Wood is in. Again, nothing but a fodder card. Next up, we have Pojampola from Bayer Leverkusen. He had 3 goals. He had all 3 goals in a 9. Oh, actually, that should be Union Berlin. Well, that's a big rip. Hey, it wouldn't be a ghost hunter prediction if we didn't have a mistake somewhere in this prediction. Pojampola plays for FC Union Berlin, not Bayer Leverkusen. He played striker for Union Berlin. He had 3 goals and a 3-1 win on Saturday. So that'll get him in. Sorry about the missed team there. Yeah. Next up, we have Adam Armstrong from Blackburn. He had a hat trick as well in a 5-2 win, a 9.9 rating. Actually, pretty cool, little decent card there. 95 pace, 80 shooting, 70 passing, 80 dribbling, and 75 physical. Probably somebody you could throw in, like, I know it's not a silver card per se, but somebody you could throw in your silver squad if you wanted, because you're probably not going to use them in your regular squad unless you just want to use... I know some of the objectives require like an all England players or whatever, so it'd be good to use there. Next up, we have Javi Puado from Espanyol. His base card is a striker, but he played left mid. Left mid in the game. So it could be striker, could be a left mid. We'll have to see. But he had a hat trick as well, 9.6 rating, and a 4-0 win, clean sheet. So that should get him in. Again, another nice little silver base card that gets a team of the week potentially, and gets nice little upgrades at the pace, shooting, and physical. So that should get him in. Next up, we have Turim Mafi from Lorient out of Ligue 1. He had a hat trick, an 8.6 rating, and a 4-1 win. And another silver card with Not too bad stats on the boost. 76 rated. But that should get him in as well. And then our silver team of the week this week is Mr. Will Grigg from MK Dons, Milton Keynes Dons. 4 goals in a 5-0 win, 9.8 rating, and a clean sheet. So that should get him in as well. And that kind of rounds out our team of the week 31 predictions. So as I mentioned, Holland's due an upgrade on his headliner, so I don't know that they would give him an inform and the headliner upgrade, because I suspect he's going to have a team this season as well. So it's kind of why I left him out. Same thing for Messi, Seferovic, like I said, Mertens, Raspadori for Sassuolo. That's one. Like this week was super hard trying to figure out kind of who to put in, who to leave out, all that kind of stuff. Like midfielders, literally Kramaric, Llorente, Evander is a silver from FC Midtjylland. He had a hat trick of assists. Duda from Cologne had 2 goals, no assists. Diaby 2 assists. Krychowiak for Lokomotiv 2 goals. Literally just, I could go down the list. The weakest spots this week were goalkeeper and defenders. I feel like I have the best defenders in this week. I have the quote unquote best goalkeepers, but as we know, TA, so that they're going to go pick somebody from some game. Could be like De Gea from Manchester United, in a 0-0 draw. Somebody from another club that had a decent game or whatever. So that rounds out Team of the Week 31 predictions this week. Should be able to see them all right there. Smash the thumbs up if you like it. Comment. Let me know if you think somebody else should be in. Give me your thoughts. We'll be back live on the stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week. I'm basically not really streaming a lot of FIFA. It's basically MLB The Show at this moment. But feel free to drop in. I'm willing to talk sports at any time, games at any time. So hope you guys are having a good week. Hope you are good. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next week on the channel for the next TOTS Team of the Week predictions. See you later.